with you.
But a person not gonna say anything to put a baby in you though.
Yes, they will. You have 7 kids, and you're not with the dad. No shade, because I got 4. So, but you're not with the dad, so they will tell
But
you
I was
anything to have a
engaged to my
baby.
last man that I had my 3 kids by.
Speaking of engagements, do you still wear your engagement rings?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the rings on your finger, they not your engagement rings.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, okay.
Nope. Yeah.
But yeah, you should. I mean, you're entitled to obviously run your life, however, but a true test to his faith and how committed he is to make him wait a little bit. He know that yes, he good. You already have children,
Yeah, you're right.
and the last thing I want to say is people try to demean you, or they try to attack your character and your intelligence, but the fact that you were able to retain religious information lets everyone know that you are highly intelligent. However, you contradict yourself with talking about religion and then doing the total opposite. And I'm a preacher's kid, so I'm going to say this. There is a different kind of consequence for someone who knows better but chooses not to do better. You have to die to your flesh every day.
Right. You're right about that. But we know better, and so that's why we are planning a wedding. That's why we're getting married as soon as possible.
And then y'all gonna work on your baby tonight though.
I mean, yeah, we might.
And how do you expect God to bless your union if you won't even follow his commandments?
I mean, if we're getting married next month, why did that matter?
Ask God. You know what
I'm
he
not.
said.
I'm trying to figure out you because you asking the question. So in my mind, that's my husband already because I know for a fact that he's gonna marry me. So
Yes,
what?
but in your mind and what's actual reality is two totally different things. That's where delusion is created.
I mean, but that's like your opinion. I mean, at the end of the day,
No,
I'm gonna do whatever I
the
want to do.
definition of delusion is a fact. And I'm not saying that you are. I'm saying that's how it comes about.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's still my life. So
It is, but you said by your own words that this is your life. We're here in your reality. So right now, I'm currently in your reality. And you
yeah,
stated
because you asked the
that
question.
God doesn't, yes, but you stated that God doesn't want the marriage bed defiled. But you're going to do it
No, I did not say
because
that.
that's what you want to do.
I said the marriage bedroom is undefiled.
Okay, but you're about to go totally against that by having sex with him before you're married.
I mean, do you know sex is marriage according to the Bible?
No, it's not.
Yes,
That's why
it
you
is.
have that's why you can have sex outside of your marital status.
No, sex is marriage according to the scripture. Fornication is not even used in the Bible to talk about somebody who's unmarried. Fornication is used, if you look up the word fornication in the Hebrew text, it is abomination, like sex, like that's an abomination, like having sex with a dog, having sex with your cousin, having sex with. So yeah, make sure that when you correcting people that you got the right context, sister, because that's
Do
not
you
what.
think I'm correcting you? Because I'm not. I just am interested
Well, I feel like you're
in
edifying. You try
what you
to edify
preach.
me, and that's fine. You're supposed to do that as a sister. Like you, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I'm saying like, fornication is not sex outside of marriage because sex is marriage according to the scripture.
Okay, so let's bring it back to today, and we could take it out of the scripture. How do you how will you know if he is really telling the truth, if he's gonna hold up to his end of the deal? Because he said so.
I mean, we dealt with each other before, and he was willing to basically abide by the scriptures, and we had got counsel from a Hebrew priest. So he was willing to learn all the laws and commandments. Who was writing them down. Um, things just got hard for us because Patrick got involved and his daughter. We were trying to blend our family because we was living together, and we were trying to blend our families, and it was just difficult because I wasn't. I didn't know how to. I never been in a relationship with nobody that had kids outside of me,
Hmm.
so it was really hard.
I understand that because I have a blended family, and it is hard. You do have to make
Yeah, he felt
you do
like I
have to
was
worry about it.
because of my at that time, me and my daughter was only wearing skirts and dresses and hair wraps, which I'm about to go back to. And I was telling him like, in this household, your daughter have to be virtuous. She can't dress in certain clothes. And I feel like he thought I was trying to talk about her, but I was trying to like tell him about the truth that I'm in, you know. But he felt like I was trying to call her a hoe. But I was saying like certain clothes is for hoes. It's made to be slutty. And I think he took offense and we got into it for that.
What's bloody clothes? Because the other day you can dance, by the way, so this is a compliment. But the other day you was in booty shorts. So what's bloody clothes?
I mean, I wasn't in the truth the other day.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, I wasn't in.
you pick and choose what days you not in your truth, Muriel. Come on, baby.
Yeah, I do.
Be real.
I'm being for real. I do. I backslide a lot.
And that's understandable because so do I. But with that being said, going forward, are you gonna take it seriously or
I
tomorrow
mean,
we not gonna be in the truth?
I
Are
think
you on schedule?
I think I am taking it seriously. Like just me being able to recognize the Sabbath this past Saturday, you know, not buying, selling. I was in my scripture watching Bible movies and stuff like that. Like it's definitely a cleanse. It's a process. But you know, like I said, yes, I have backslid, and honestly, I don't owe the explanation to nobody but God and my husband and my kids. But
Oh,
I
that's a great point. You don't owe nobody else an explanation. However, when you go on a live button and you choose not to practice discernment with
disclose
what you
certain
show,
information.
now we all in your business.
I mean, you can be in my business, but that does not make you what you're saying my reality just because you have an opinion.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a difference between an opinion and a fact. And the fact is
Because
what we
God dealt with all types of men in the Bible, and the disciples that he walked with, they denied him, but he still revealed himself. Christ revealed himself when he came back. Just like David, he was a king and he said David was the man after his own heart. But David had to killed his mans in a war. He killed his best friend basically just to sleep with his wife. God cursed him by killing the baby, but then he blessed him after that. So it's like it all depends. Like we have certain situations where the Most High will chastise us, but that does not mean you just wrote off just because you do something wrong. That means God is just going to overlook you forever. It's about
no,
discernment.
I agree.
Hmm.
But what does it say about a person if you continually do wrong? It's almost like your children. You used to be frustrated with your kids because you used to give them certain guidelines and try to teach them certain things, and they still went the other way. There's consequences that come behind it. You don't think that you think that doing it your way is gonna avoid you of consequences. It's gonna make your consequences worse.
No, I'm totally in realization of the consequences.
Are you
But
okay
I
with
feel
that?
like, yeah, I do. I feel like what you think is like it could be what you think is a consequence to you, but in realization, it could be a blessing. So Most High done took situations where he put a curse on you in a situation where it's like he wanted you to get corrected, but because you are getting corrected out of the situation, he could flip it around. So like that's the truth.
Speaking of flip it around, do you think that you flip around answers to fit your now? Because you just admitted, sometimes you live in your truth, sometimes you don't. So do you think that you flip around answers to fit your circumstances so you can avoid accountability?
No, because nobody can put accountability on you. Only you can. So
No, in real life, people can put accountability on you. You're going through it right now. CPS and the judges are trying to make you accountable.
I mean, but that's not putting accountability on me because just because they putting it on trying to tell me what to do does not mean I have to do it. I could choose not to do it. That don't mean I'm gonna get
Then
my
that's
kids
avoiding
back.
accountability. But
But
that
it's
means
just
that you're avoiding accountability, right?
but if that's what I'm saying. It's not forced. I don't have to get my kids back if I didn't want them back. I want them back. So that will mean me accepting accountability. They're not putting accountability on me. I'm accepting it. Because if I can make a choice to say fuck them kids and make another baby. But that's not what I want.
You about to have a little boy tonight. You already said fuck
I
the
love
kids.
my kids. So the accountability that they putting on me is me accepting it. You have to accept the accountability. It's a choice. I still have a
True.
choice.
And true. And step two, right after accepting accountability, is doing something about it.
I mean, but I'm trying to figure out what type of where you're going with this because I'm still about to do what I'm about to do. So I'm like,
Oh, I mean, that's the point. That's why I'm not. Please don't take this as badgering. I really just am
no,
getting
I
up
don't take it
here.
as badgering.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm really just getting up here. first we started talking about your dress and now we're talking about other stuff. But where I'm going with it is just to have a open-ended, thought-provoking conversation, because you could come back from anything, but it's going to be really hard for you to come back if you don't practice what you preach.
Well, I'm sorry that you think that. I feel like a lot of people think because you see stuff online that it's just what it is. You don't know what I do behind closed door. You don't know what God I serve. A lot of people is confused about that. And it's really between me and him. Cause like I could be on here and be dealing with a whole bunch of negative people and try to block that out, which can determine my thought process at the time and get to arguing. Then they're like, "Oh, you're black. We're not really a believer, but we can call you bitches and hoes and sluts and all types of shit all day and think that a person is not going to have no reaction to that. But they want to sit up here and throw stones and hide their hand like I'm Christ. There's only one Christ. So
No, that's true, because our flesh will make us, it's human nature to respond back to people who demean you or try to attack you. But also, it goes back to you saying that you're a vlogger. Do you know that right now you are doing something that's unprecedented, meaning that you're really a trailblazer? Because even vloggers don't show their real life. If you go on YouTube, they are very polished on YouTube. They only show you what they want you to see. Unlike you, where you show us everything, the good and the bad, you show us things that we shouldn't see.
but
And
that's
that's why
real.
people are able to form
That's
an
real. But there
opinion.
are there are people that's on YouTube that vlog their whole life, as far as their wake up routine, as far as when they clean up the house, when the kids mess up the house, they vlog all of that. So
Do you know that when they vlog, they do something called editing? Do you know why editing is an important part of the
well,
process? It's to
that's
take
my
out the
content though.
imperfections.
That's my content. My content is I'm Angelic Soul, giving you live content. Live content is not edited. It's real. It's raw. It's the truth, and it's gonna be an opinion about it. But at the end of the day, your opinion doesn't make me shit. So you're probably gonna be mad at me, but I buy my outfit or something, and he'll forgive me. But no, it's not for content. So if you come over here talking about my husband, it's gonna be a real freaking problem. If anybody say something about my husband, you getting kicked out. I'm happy for you. Yes, we're together again. I promise you, no lies. That's my husband. We consummated last night. And I said, so you know what it means when we consummate, right? I'm so happy. I got my ring back on my finger. Who? I never took my ring off. I just upgraded it, but I didn't take it off. I always wore it. Well, that means she's around kids. No, not true. No, no, I can't. I'm still not around the kids. Like, I have not seen my children yet. We said that we was going to respect what the court say. So I have not seen my children. The courts was right when they said, oh, y'all still in love. I know. Even the freaking worker was like, don't y'all want to be back together? I was like, no. So who had the kids? It don't make sense. His sister had the kids. But no, in all honesty, Cooper is an amazing husband. He is. It's just that I think it was just too many things that was happening that was around me. And I feel like I tell you no lies. Remember I told y'all before I got off the live yesterday, I said I talked to Judah lady and I prayed with a Levi priest and he prophesied to me. And he said if I just get offline for one moment, okay, God gonna reveal something to me today. And that's when I was obedient and I got offline and my husband came back. Like, this is the most happiest. My skin about to be really glowing. This is the most happiest. I'm so fucking happy. Like, my husband is back. I'm like, you better not put me away. Like, if he don't put me away, I don't give a fuck what he did, what he do. I'm gonna stand beside him. Like, that is my husband, period. You prayed and stirred a check online and said you were Christ. What? I never said I was Christ.
I believe everything's happened for a reason. All this brought y'all back together. Yes, I mean, who else is gonna be arguing over the internet if we didn't love each other? Of course, we arguing over the internet. Of course, we love each other. Whereas this girl, and that these women is not 12, they're not 16, they're not 20, they're not 29, they're not 30, they're not 32, they over 40. So if I was 40 years old and I didn't have no husband, I feel the same way. Like, I'd be like, damn, this girl, she done came on this social media, turned it up. Like, now she about to get married. Like, damn, how did she, like, I'd be mad too. And we done show him all the videos. We done text the family and he still want her? Damn, man, I'm so upset. I'm so mad. I'm like, girl, I just be laughing. I'm like, baby, I told you I'm famous. He like, yeah, he's like a A or B list celebrity. I'm like, I know, I told you. I'm like, it comes with the fame, you know? He's like, it's okay, baby. I love you. I'm like, oh, I love you too. Then we just start making love. So it's just, you know, I'll go outside and mess with our plants or something. Like, my husband tell me I'm the best thing that happened to him every day. So I mean, yeah. Every single day. But if I was over 40, I would feel embarrassed acting like that. Like, I'm 29, so I feel like I can get away with it. But I'm like over 40 acting like that, girl, I'd be embarrassed. If I ain't got a bunch of businesses at 40, and by the time I get done with my businesses, and you know what I'm saying, then by the time I get home, I ain't gonna have no time for my children and my husband. I ain't gonna have time for no aid. So people who got all this time on this app like that and they over 40, it's just like, it's embarrassing to me. It's embarrassing to me, like, you know. But you know, it actually make me feel better every day that I have a lot of people that's so invested in my life like this. Like, I feel like I made it. Mama, I made it. That's how I feel. Like, I'm famous. Like, I am famous. And I'm not famous because I said it. I'm famous because I have literally grown women, older women, that sit up and invest so much time into me like this. Like, you know, that's high school game. I'm gonna send some pizza to his job. If somebody up there want to eat it, they'll eat it. If it ain't got no pork in it, make sure when you send it, make sure it ain't got no pork. Like, girl, pizza, you couldn't choose no steak and no fries, no mashed potatoes, no gravy. Come on now. Pizza. You know it's coming from a woman who is so-called Black woman, who is uneducated, who is ghetto, that's sending pizza to somewhere. Girl, bye. Because ain't no real woman about her business even doing that. Not even wasting that, not even putting that much energy for a 29-year-old. I'm a baby compared to them. They probably got daughters my age. So you, like, I get it. My body is body yada yada. Like, I get it. Like, I will be mad at me too. But, you know, you got daughters my age. And you putting all this energy for a child damn near to you. Girl. That's why I said I'm famous. Because who else is doing that? They don't do that for Cardi B, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Boosie, Summer Walker. Okay. Everything Summer Walker do is on the internet. Everything Kanye West do is broadcast on the internet. You're not doing that for nobody that's just a simple old little person that came from Detroit. Nah, come on now. Who am I that I got that much of your attention like that? That you taking time out your day to look up my husband, baby. You could have, shoot, within like a couple of weeks, it would have been public records. It was not no secret. I'm getting married. It's public records. My last name is going to change. Anybody can look up my name and know who my husband is. So what is the gag, really? If I wanted to be a secret, I would never show his face. I've been on this app for almost a year. I know the algorithms of it. I know how this app is. So do you think, by me knowing how this app is, why would I show my husband's face? Why would I even come on here and say that I'm getting married, knowing there's going to be public records? Girl, everything I do is strategic. Y'all know that by now? Ain't no secret. The hell? So that's why I just be like, girl, whatever. If you feel like you're doing your big one, because I'm still on here, like, I'm still telling everything. I ain't scared of nothing. Obviously, you're not affecting my life. I just consider you guys as fans. That's what fans do. Fans look up who you marrying. Fans look up your address. Fans send stuff to your house. That's what fans do. It's fans. So yeah. Don't worry about my pockets. My pockets is never empty, baby. Never. Ever. I ain't been without $1 since I've been on here. And I ain't been without $1 before I came on here. It ain't gonna change. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, okay. And it's like, you ain't even gotta say big jelly, none of that, because all of that stuff is child's play to me. Like, I know who I am. Girl, I'm gonna ask and I will receive. Every time I ask, I receive. You can call it begging all you want to. Same people that's on here saying, I'm not going to start till you give me to my next star. They're begging. Everybody beg on here, girl. Everybody asks to get to their next star. Everybody asks for beans. Everybody asks for diamonds. Stop it. We're not going to go there. People even kick you out their room for not gifting. So, like, what is a host? A host is when you open up your platform, your room, and you're entertaining. That's what a host is. If somebody come over my house, they don't have to pay me because I'm a host. A host is when you have an event or when you're inviting people in your space. Do you know what a host is, girl? But anyways, that's child's play. I love all the attention. That's why I keep coming back. Obviously. So keep giving me your life, your soul. Don't get off the internet till 3 o'clock in the morning. Come in on 3 o'clock in the morning. Come in on 5 o'clock in the morning. Come in on 6 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning. And 12 o'clock at night. Just talking about a 29-year-old from Detroit. Now you can say big angelic. Not the little one. Now you can say that. So, I just be here because they love to see me. My fans be calling me. Where you at, Angelic? Where you at? We want to see Angelic, please. Where is Angelic at? Is she coming on live today? Is she live? Okay. I got so many fans. I have a lot of fans, and I appreciate all my fans. I appreciate everybody who, take those times out to edit my videos and, gather all my content to, replay it to everybody else. I really appreciate it. Like, I appreciate all of my fans. You guys are keeping the content going. I appreciate it. Like, I'm grateful for you guys for helping me with my content. So thank you so much. Thank you for keeping me relevant. I'm really, really, really appreciative to that part. I can't be, happier than this. So thanks. My skin getting clearer, teeth getting brighter, slimming down, body yada yada in. Okay. Ain't Mr. Meal. I am bliss. Not to get married. Like, period. Okay, big crunk, period. Who cares, girl? Life goes on. Janet, you keep on talking about my kids. They don't hurt me. It don't. If I ain't cared this long, why you think I care now? I ain't had my face in shame yet. So, you can't hurt me. You can't. I don't need to do nothing but sit here and look like I'm looking. Like, y'all come in here every day. Where the kids? I don't know. Go ask their daddy, girl. Y'all got their social medias. Go ask them. You got their Facebooks. Go ask them what you ask me for. I'm over here living my bestest life. Don't ask me no questions. Go ask them. Like, damn. Oh, wow. Yeah. And I'm going on vacation next month, I mean. So, if I ain't hurt, you shouldn't be either. Maybe you should go do it. Why are you asking me? Don't ask me no questions about that. You should go do it.